Hi everyone, welcome back. It's been a while. It's been about 4 weeks since my last update, but I've had a few weeks away and I've been hard at it at work as well, so I've not had much chance to get down to the plot. I've been tagged to tell you what my favourite update is, which of my own updates I perhaps value the most, and that's what I aim to do in this update. I'm going to take you into the greenhouse now. I'll just show you what's going on in the 16x8, because it is relevant to the update, because the update's about this greenhouse. Okay, catch you in a minute. Hi again. Well, the birds are whistling, so that can only mean that the night's drawing in, and we'll have to be quite quick because the light's going really quickly. I've set my camping seat and tripod just there, and we'll have a little chat about my favourite upload in a minute. But before we do that, I just thought I'd show you that the greenhouse is still being productive. From now on, it shall be known as the House of Pak Choi, because I sowed quite a bit, too much probably. I think I've got 9 plants in each tray, and I've 5 trays. 2 different varieties, and it's romping away. Fortunately, the temperatures have dropped in the last week or so, it shouldn't go too mad. But it's advanced enough for me to start and take odd leaves from around the outside of each plant, and we'll add those into stir fries. And if we just take a quick look up at the hot room part of the greenhouse, it's not so hot now, but it's still productive. You can see in the corner there we've got some lovely mixed green and red salad leaf, and we've got some mustard leaf as well, some spring onions, and then some baby spinach leaf. Down in the corner there we've got some dahlias drying off, and we've got the strawberry runners down here at the bottom. So this greenhouse is still being used. This is my attempt to continue to grow something over the winter, to continue to be productive with the greenhouses, and so far so good. So as I said, the camping seat's ready and waiting, so we'll head over there now. Hi everyone, welcome back. Nice to see you again. Well, I have to tell you, it's absolutely freezing today. Must be about 2 or 3 degrees, and the light's fading fast, so we need to be quite quick. I'll try not to be too wordy. And if you see me wiping my nose like that, it's because I've got a cold wet one. It's really, really cold. Right, so my favourite update, well, that would have to be update number 56, and that's the one where I reveal this greenhouse after its erection. I showed you the greenhouse being collected up in Bury. I think it was in update number 15. That's quite a long time ago. It's probably the best part of 2 years ago. And in that one you saw me spend a 12-14 hour day driving up there, taking it down by myself, and then bringing it back. I think I left about 7 o'clock, and I'd got all the sections of the greenhouse. It's a 16x8 greenhouse on top of my van. I'm a patron decorator, and there were about 4 foot, 5 foot of greenhouse sections on top, so it looked a little bit odd. But I had a big smile on my face driving back down the M62, because it was such a super deal. Cost about £2,250 new, and I managed to get it for 225, and it was about 2 years old, almost new. A couple had moved into a really large house with a large garden. They'd got small children, and they just didn't want the greenhouse. They saw it as a liability rather than as an asset. And of course, if you've got a greenhouse like this one, and you've got an allotment, well, it really is an asset. So I was over the moon to get it. But you might want to look at both updates. Take a brief look at update number 15, and you can see what a tiny day that was. But the main one really is the update number 56. I came down on a Sunday morning. There was no one around. It was really quiet, and it was just me and the greenhouse. And I previously spent about 4 or 5 days putting the thing up. I had some help from a cousin. We dug out all the base, and we had to dig it down about 2 feet at the back of me, just here. It was all clay. Top foot was nice soil, but beneath that it was really hard going, and it took us a couple of half days to do that. And then we had a friend on the site helped us put the sections of the greenhouse together, David, or Diddy David as we call him, and Ron and Dave held the different sections together, the corners, and I bolted them. We managed to get some of the roof in as well, and then at that stage they left me to it and I carried on. I came back down that afternoon to discover that we'd done most of it wrong, so I had to take large parts of it down again and do it again. But it took about 25 hours from that point on to get all the glazing in, all the W clips and all the glazing strips, the bar capping, the green, you can't see them from the inside, but the green plastic strips that hold the glass in. It was a very, very long day that day, and the few before it and the few after it were long as well. And on the morning that I came down to the bottom here, and I started looking back up at the greenhouse across the meadow and the abandoned allotment at the side of me, and it was just it was really lovely. My whole body ached, you can't tell from the video, but I was so tired. All my fingertips were really, really sore because I had to put lots of W clips in, hundreds of the things, and anybody that's done that with a greenhouse will know that your fingertips, even if you're wearing gloves, they're ruined, bleeding and sore and tender. Whole body ached, but I had such a sense of achievement because it had been taken down 2 years earlier. I never thought I was going to get it back up again. It was up at home in the garage and down the side of the house, and eventually we got this new half plot, and we were able to erect it. And there are other updates that we've put up that are really colourful. Some with the flowers, they're lovely, and I've had some really, really good harvests in this last summer, and you can tell when you watch those updates that I'm over the moon and really, really happy. But the sense of achievement that I had when I put this up was something else really. So I probably spent about 35-40 hours, was really, really tired at the end of it. I'd had probably 3 or 4 12-hour days. It was hot as well, and it's a fabulous greenhouse, and I think when you look at that update number 56, you'll see that it's, you know, how wonderful it is. I probably would never be prepared to spend £2,500 on a greenhouse, and I've got 4 greenhouses here, and to buy them all probably would have cost about £7,000, and I've paid about 600-700 over 6-7 years. But they're all fabulous greenhouses, but this one is my favourite. So if you'd like to revisit that episode, I hope you enjoy it, and if you look at the greenhouse through my eyes and imagine that you've just done 40 hours putting the thing up, and that everything aches and everything's sore, and you've washed it down the day before and it's all ready to go and it looks lovely, then you'll get some sense of why it's my favourite. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching and for subscribing, and I really appreciate all of your comments. So please do revisit that update, and maybe, you know, link that with update number 15, allotment days number 15. Hope you enjoy it. See you later. Cheers. Hi everyone, back home now, safe and sound, and warming up next to this roaring fire. And it just occurred to me, because I was in a bit of a rush down on the plot with the light fading, that I'd not mentioned who nominated me to do this update, and I've not nominated anyone else. The people that nominated me, there may be a few others as well, I don't know, but they were Steve from Steve's Seaside Allotment, Nigel from Muddy Boots' channel, and Ronald from the Car Park Growing channel. Very kind of them, thank you very much. And I'd like to nominate Ryan from A Little Dirt Never Hurt. I think he's got a channel that's based up in Canada, and he's a real frontiersman. He's taken on a massive gardening project, and he's trying to tame his plot of land with a very, very short growing season, and he's probably digging himself out of a 6-foot snowdrift as we speak. But he's got a really entertaining channel. Please go and visit him. That's A Little Dirt Never Hurt. In the same vein, you might want to visit Tony C. Smith's channel. He's a Geordie, and a Geordie lad, and he's got a really entertaining approach to the way he puts his videos together, and he's got a really well looked after plot as well. So that's Tony C. Smith. And if he's not already done an update, it might be worth paying a visit to Michael Brotherton's channel as well. He produces a really, really high quality update. He's got a lovely plot. He's always active, great woodworking skills. I know he's been nominated by other people as well, but please pay Michael's channel a visit as well. Okay, well that's it from me. Thanks for bearing with me, and I'll catch you later. Cheers.